Messianic.
If you're coming to Islay,
bring us
samples,
sample.
at least samples.
We'll give you a shout out. We'll actually start making a note of who it was that brought them into
Dishwasher tablets.
Dishwasher tablets.
Still clean.
He's got a nice heart.
Huh? That's not Mr. Muscle. You've tasted him.
This has gone all way wrong.
Cat's piss, exactly what it says here.
Yes.
Salted caramel and vanilla sweetness.
Feel all the other flavours sort of lifting off from the.
Stop talking nonsense.
And Pete, there's not.
What's wrong with you? I'm getting a hint of sarcasm there.
That's no idea.
Yeah, pretty much, but.
We're supposed to get shit-faced and then review whiskies. That's what we're up to here. We're despicable people. Hey man, how are you doing?
Ting ting. Oh, that's a long one.
We've had some independent bottlers. I'm wanting to get a wee bit of that
Oh, do you want me to go and get some
cobbled
bottles?
together from Ardna Hole. You know, when we were doing that one. So I want to give shout-outs to some of the samples that we've been handed over time. Some samples, some independent bottlers, and just the weird and wonderful of it, you know?
Yeah.
I took a shine to independent bottlers when we did the Ardna Hole episode. They didn't do anything. There's no rules.
Quite weird, really, isn't it?
How? So, rack them up here. Wait. We'll get rid of that. We'll do that later.
We want this one up there, yeah?
So, this
Want
is
it in
the
the
one.
tube or take it out of the
You
tube?
think this is from Dave? Pretty sure it's from. Yeah, it is actually. What we're
Yeah,
talking.
pretty sure it's Dave's.
Dave
mate.
very sweetly brought us this one. Independent bottler for Clady. We'll do that.
Wiley Bissett or somebody. And then we got.
Do you
this
know
is
anything about them?
Who? Them? Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
It's going to be a lot of that then, isn't it?
Yeah, and this one is Hepburn's Choice. Again, I don't
So
know
that's
anything about.
underlying.
Yeah, it's
Got that much.
So this is a Kalila one, this one, which I think we'll possibly be cracking on the episode.
Yeah.
We've got a couple now, haven't we? So, won't put it there.
Sure.
That looked nice, wasn't it? I ain't got any others, have I?
Well, I've got a few. You've got this one.
Well,
But
yeah.
hold on a second. But
Oh.
my
Oh, hang on, here comes a food pairing.
oh shit! No, it's a headless.
What's that?
Headless man.
So, I actually had some guys on a tasting with me down in Burnhaven, and it just so happens that they were staying at the accommodation where my darling wife cleans and chads the changeovers.
That's half the island. That's not much. of
Yeah,
a
I know,
place,
she's
is
a
it?
busy lady, Very proud of my lady. So, what they did was, they sent a message to the owners of the house saying, can you let Maria know that we've left something for Colin? So what it was is this bottle here. This is Smokehead Extra Rare
Oh yeah.
Islay Single Malt Scotch Whisky, distilled and bottled in Scott. Ian MacLeod Distillers Limited. Heard of them?
No. Okay, so
But-
that's more blethers then for.
Yeah, well it
Find
is.
out.
It's another one, but look how much they left me. That's a litre bottle.
Oh.
That's pretty much probably the equivalent to a normal bottle. I wouldn't bar short. 40%.
Single malt. Aye, so they're just not declared, who they?
Yeah, but it's just not. Generally, if that's the case, it's a Kalila, is it not? Independents that don't name it. Have a nose of that.
Yeah. So I've got
But
no
I can't
sense
get
of
it,
smell.
but I'd imagine this is going to be really
my
smoky.
palate is
But
pig ignorant, so I'm still going to give it a go. Of,
yeah,
that's no idea.
yeah, pretty much. But
Oh man, I do know that.
you sure it's not Kalila? That would be my first impression. But anyway, so I looked at it, and lo and behold, they left the receipt in the bottom. So
Oh,
they actually
come on
bought,
now.
No, I'm not going to tell you. Well, I'll tell you how much it got, but they
I don't want
actually
to know. That's ridiculous.
1 litre bottle, Smokehead, heavyweight, smoky heavyweight.
That's annoying because it's.
What's the price of that?
I don't.
Go on, look,
I'm not.
look. Anywho,
That's not
Yeah.
how you play this game. You don't
what
go.
a lovely look,
"Whoa,
what a
look
lovely
at the
gift. I
price of
can't,
that
I
one."
honestly, I feel really. Yeah, so that was just really nice, wasn't it? What a lovely touch. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting anything, but they came and did a warehouse 9 with me, thoroughly enjoyed themselves, and then left this for me.
But look, Do you have any memory of this?
What the hell is that?
So this is an independent bottler that did a Buckfast cask.
Do you know what? I remember hearing about it, but I've never.
Does that get any smell?
For me,
Yeah, Buckfast might be strong enough to come across, no?
that's basically a tonic wine, isn't it?
Well, but it's a cask, it's whiskey.
Nothing. Nothing at all with that.
Nothing comes
You get,
across.
is it quite strong then, is it? And you're getting quite a potent.
It's Buckfast.
But
What
you know, I've never drunk Buckfast. I'm way classier than that. No offence to any Buckfast.
So, independent bottler, no information. Really interesting.
And who gave it to us? Where'd you get it?
No idea.
What do you mean, no idea?
Bet you Dave would be able to help us out with that.
What, you just came into work and someone had left it for you, is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These have been sitting there for like over a year. This is Isabel, Monia Sauterne. That's Auntie Isabel. That's somebody's Auntie Isabel. I've got pictures of those bottles, so I can flash them up.
You sure it's not just a young girl? A 12-year-old Isabel?
No, that's not appropriate.
What does that
whiskey
say?
aging.
Monia Sauterne?
I
We've
have
got Monia
no
Sauterne.
idea what that is.
Are you sure this just isn't
No,
a sample
no,
from
no,
ours?
it's Isabel.
Oh, it's a 12-year. Ours is 16, isn't it? Working in the Bernard.
What on earth is this?
Blood.
Do we have any of those Australian ones we were given?
What?
We were given 4 or 5
they
Australian
just, I think
ones.
I put them. Did I not just put them all in?
I think they were Tasmanian.
somewhere, weren't
Yeah. Basically, look, the background point of this is all these independent, weirdo and oddball, random whiskies. If you're coming to Islay, come
Bring
to
us
Bunnahabhain,
a-
bring
bring
us
us a
samples,
sample.
at least samples.
We'll
of
give you a
everything.
shout out. We'll actually start making a note of who it was that brought them into. We'll give you a shout out. No kidding, huh?
Oh, this is probably Chris Stream. 31-year-old Fetter Cairn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this will probably be
That
Chris
sounds
Stream.
right. I think I should probably have this one.
Oh, where's that 32-year-old Strathclyde? Yes, this will be not independent bottlers. This will be from
People that came to the visit.
Chris Strain and Stuart
Yeah,
Irvin.
89,
You've
Strathclyde.
seen that case that he carried around?
Oh, it's unfolded, incredible, isn't it?
Unbelievable thing, yeah. And all was just overflowing with warmth, those two.
Yeah, lovely guys. Lovely
The
guys.
whole crew.
If you
the
are
whole
daft
crew.
enough to watch this, guys, good to see you. Thanks for following and thanks for your drams. Good
Right,
stuff.
so this,
Alright,
this
alright.
didn't really add up to anything. Ruby Flamingo. I remember that. That was delicious.
That sounds like another.
Oh, that was.
You know what that
was
reminds
Chris
me of?
Strain, actually. That was.
Is that another Tiffany Blue?
Oh, wait.
Ruby
no,
Flamingo. That's a porn
that's-
star's name
that's
all
a-
day
That's
long.
that's a tranny. No way. There's a woman calling herself Ruby Flamingo. There's a.
You know what I'm
there's
gonna
a
do after
surprise
this,
at-
don't you?
Surprise at the end of that.
That one could be coming into the next episode when I Google it and find out. Well, if any of you want to Google it, Ruby Flamingo.
All right.
Is there a porn star?
Place your bets
We
now.
found a Tiffany Blue. I'm saying yes. What is it saying? No.
I
to
am
a-
saying yes. I'm just saying how is how is Ruby Flamingo equipped? So that's me pretty much out of. No, got this. This is
What
what
you got there? Port Ascake.
Georgie, the elixir lot they brought in.
Ah, is that Georgia Crawford.
Yeah. So this is
Who was on our tasting?
this
Thanks,
is
Roy.
Port Ascake, which is Bunnahabhain from 1997.
How do they know? Oh, there's not much left, is there? You've been at it.
1997 is when Bunnahabhain started doing peated. Again.
Bottle number 254, but it doesn't say how many, does it?
They weren't releasing it under their own name. Must have been to independent bottlers only, and they're calling it Port Ascot back then. And then around 2014, she was saying there were. We said this already at some point. They called it Ardnahoe.
Hall.
Peated Bunnahabhain was Ardnahoe. It was called
Wasn't it?
Ardnahoe.
Maison du Whisky, France.
Uh-huh.
Age 21 years.
That's another few subscribers. just
Outturn,
out.
250 bottles.
Mm.
It
Oh.
says, and this is bottle 254.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a discrepancy. Georgie Crawford stitching us up. What's in here? Bloody bells. Come on, man, you should know this.
I know I should.
Just
That's
think of
what's
each one
really
in turn
irritating.
and say, right,
I can't
kill
do
Roma,
that
is
though.
that-
I can't separate it. I'm almost certain it's not Lafroig. What can I say that?
And that's it, that's good then. So there's only 8 more that it could be.
It's so bloody familiar. Choice. Okay, so that's Hepburn's Choice. That's the Ardnahoe. That would be as an independent bottler then
Yep.
of Speyburn.
Yeah, and I've got the Cooper's Choice, Kalila and a Bunnahabhain.
Or the Cooper's Choice will be generally a bit higher than the Hepburn's Choice.
Oh, Hepburn's Choice is not Cooper's Choice.
Is
That's
it?
a different one I had. Yeah.
I can't remember
No,
if that's
so
a
it's
different
Hepburn's,
independent
it's
bottler. I'll look this up and
Yeah.
then bounce back knowledgeable in a second too. Getting ready for the Ardnahoe episode, it was definitely all these names of independent bottlers. Like, oh, I've heard that. I've had a couple of samples handed in,
Yeah.
and it was just sort of, oh right, I get it on a better level now of what role they're playing in the
Yeah.
bigger whiskey world, you know.
So with the Bunnahabhains, I had a couple of signatory. They were
I've got a Scottish Malt Society
Say that again.
bottle. Scottish Malt Whisky Society bottle. We were trying that with Johnny a little bit. So you've got wee bits and pieces waiting for you.
Nice.
Just to make Johnny jealous because he gets nothing of this. He'll be doing alright with his new job.
He will, yeah. Sounds like Ben's doing all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the owners, we should give a shout out, even though we're not back, but sorry.
but you can say
Vintage Spirit Company. Let's see if I got that right.
You scrap of paper again.
Vintage Malt Whisky Company. That's the Crooks, which have a very suggestive name, and let's not play on it because that would be cheap. But they're a bunch of crooks, and they've
Says
got
you with a hoodie up, looking like you're going to rob a bank.
Vintage Malt Whisky Company, and that's who's behind Ben in Port Ellen there.
Can't you?
Oh, he took me around, showed me the operation, stuck my head in, got a nice, you know, the old blast that we're not allowed to do to people, the CO2 off the
Yeah.
fermentation. I got a full-on, that molasses smells gorgeous.
What, from the washbacks, you mean?
Yeah. Those floors, those are going to just gouge someone's brains out if they collapse on that. Stop massaging your mams.
I'm not. I'm showing people my lovely top.
But I'll get you a cup of tea or something. You'll
Oh, very kind of you, that, isn't
yeah,
it? Very kind.
and a bun.
And a bun.
Well, you spent half the last episode just scraping icing off yourself. You're obviously keen on that.
Do you know what? I've got it on there again.
What else do we have?
No idea, mate.
Oh yeah, we're talking about. So lots of these were Hepburn's Choice.
Yeah,
You
a
kept
couple of them were, yeah.
brought up a idea, mentioned Cooper's Choice. It turns out
Yeah.
Cooper's Choice, there's nothing much to compare. The independent bottlers can do. We were saying that, like, the independent bottlers can put out weird stuff under a trusted brand.
Yeah.
Like, we've selected this. Grain alcohol, even anything, just give it a go. You know, trust us.
Yeah.
So Cooper's Choice was the vintage malt whiskey.
Do you want another dram, by the way, while you're gassing?
Oh, I forgot that you've got no interest in any kind of actual conversation.
No, I'm listening, but I'm just sitting.
I know, but you're
I've
only
got
listening
some, but
politely. You're not.
No, go on. I'm listening because you're talking about Cooper's
It's
Choice.
Ben's lot. It's the ones that it's the
Oh,
crooks
is
that
it?
are behind Ben's lot. They do
Is that
Cooper's Choice. Yeah,
Ah,
and
right,
Hepburn's
got
Choice
you.
was
And
that.
Ben, just to let you know, that's our mate that's got the rum distillery.
Yeah, he's been
He's
on.
done an episode with us and stuff. We should, hopefully, we get a bottle of that at some stage. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Or certainly a
Or
wee
we just
taster too.
just get a demijohn full of the raw spirit.
I don't think I've got anything. I don't know.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't seriously doesn't matter. Look, I was only wanting to show up a few of these because we talked so much about the independents and I realised I hadn't really focused on just all the nice people giving us samples, and
Yeah,
hopefully more
absolutely.
people will give us samples. 'Cause
Absolutely.
lots of samples of random stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. What can I say? Like, there's a foundation to it, and you can feel all the other. You'll love this. You can feel all the other flavours sort of lifting off from the. Would I be right in thinking you're bored? Is that?
I'm not allowed to say that anymore, am I? But
I'm not wearing a checkered shirt, so you're allowed to. You're allowed to hit all the old favourites. Yeah. Fuck you, Rodders. I'm bored now.
You lost me at.
Oh,
I'll tell you what I get. That's it. You lost me at that.